So my name's Byrne. I'm the Recruitment Selection Lead for Nucleargraduates. Nucleargraduates is a 2-year graduate development programme designed to encourage young people to consider and work within the nuclear industry. Due to the demographics of our industry, we have an ageing workforce, and it's important that we look to recruit into the industry to replace those who are retiring. We're a not-for-profit organisation, and therefore we find it difficult to compete with some other graduate recruiters as we are unable to offer a high salary or other financial incentives. Therefore we look at other elements of the programme which would attract today's graduate into working with us. These include our Footprints Corporate Social Responsibility programme. We know that today's graduates want to give something back and want to work with the communities in which they live and work. We do this through the STEM Ambassador programme, through encouraging school children to take up STEM subjects and encouraging university STEM students to use their STEM degrees in their future careers. We also encourage and have our graduates set up, run and close down small businesses to really understand the challenges small businesses face and to appreciate the value of the pound. We typically spend around £3 billion a year in the nuclear industry on decommissioning operations. How can we drive efficiencies and how can we really appreciate what we spend? We also take the graduates abroad as part of our International Footprints programme to understand how other nations deal with their nuclear legacy sites and nuclear power. This gives the graduates a really good understanding of what's happening outside the UK and can bring back some of those lessons learnt within the UK. We understand that today's graduates are ambitious, they like variety, so the graduates on the programme undertake 3 secondments with 3 different organisations. They get to pick which organisations they go to work for. This gives them the variety and experience that they so crave. On the other side of the training programme, we offer technical and behavioural training to the graduates. Again, they get an individual training budget and they can plan their own training in nuclear technologies, but also in softer skills such as project management and leadership skills. The first 30 nuclear graduates were fully funded by the Nuclear Decommissioning Authority. Since 2010, we've been wholly funded by organisations across the nuclear industry. In terms of retaining the talent that we see coming through the graduate programme, it's important that we keep the graduates that we take on after the 2 years of the programme within their sponsoring organisations and within the nuclear industry. We've therefore worked hard with our sponsoring organisations to put in effect a professional development programme which ensures they stay with their sponsor beyond the end of the Nuclear Graduates programme. By helping the graduate create a 5-year career plan, we see them through to chartered engineer or scientist status. This sees them through the 2 years of the Nuclear Graduates programme and on into their sponsoring organisation. They have the benefit of a professional mentor for that entire time who can help them pick secondments, pick training and help them build their portfolio ready for chartership. We also have a very robust appraisal system which plays a part not only in appraising the graduate's suitability for our organisations and for their future careers, but it also allows us to understand the graduate's aspirations. And often we find that a graduate will not go into the role that they're earmarked for at the end of the programme, that their talent is best suited somewhere else. This allows us to retain that talent within our organisations and not lose them elsewhere. The collaborative nature of the Nuclear Graduates programme has really helped us with our retention rates, with upwards of 90% of our graduates staying within the programme, staying within the industry and staying within their sponsoring organisations. It's recognised amongst the organisations that not every graduate will go to their sponsoring organisation at the end of the 2 years, therefore it's important to retain that talent in the industry. By developing their transferable skills, it may be that they end up back with the sponsor in future years. Realising that the industry as a whole benefits from the programme has been a massive learning point for us. So the NDA introduced the Nuclear Graduates programme in 2008, recognising that we have an extensive nuclear portfolio of decommissioning sites and that we have 5 new build sites earmarked to provide nuclear power generation within the UK. We also have a programme with the MOD of nuclear propelled submarines and their decommissioning. It's estimated that we need to recruit around 52,000 skilled individuals into the nuclear industry by 2021. There are some key attributes that today's graduates have which we can really utilise through the Nuclear Graduates programme. Today's graduates are ambitious, they're go-getters, they want to be somewhere. They're tech savvy, not necessarily interested in using the latest technologies but aware of the pace of technological advancements. They tend to be conscientious, very aware of the political, environmental and economical aspects and issues that we face today, and they're very civic orientated. They like to give something back and work with their communities. Through our Footprints programme, we're able to offer this to them. For the future, nuclear graduates are looking at expanding their sponsor group. This would really give the graduates a greater opportunity to experience different cultures and different environments and develop those transferable skills that I mentioned earlier. We'd also looking to move into degree apprenticeships, recognising that we need to engage talent earlier and giving others a different route into the industry. I'd like to thank WCN for having me today and being able to talk about my amazing programme.